So I've had the KWA KRISS Vector for several weeks now, and I feel like in that short amount of time we've already become like best friends, basically. Has a lot of good traits that I basically require in my best friends. Very smart, very good looking, which of course makes me cool by association. And most importantly, if I get into a jam, I know that the KWA KRISS Vector is going to have my back, no matter what. Unless I run out of gas or BBs. One of the many things that impressed me about the KRISS Vector from KWA is the attention to detail that went into it and replicating the real firearm. The weight of the Airsoft version versus the weight of the real firearm, very close. As far as materials go, I really like the polymer they used. It's that high quality polymer. It's got a nice texture to it that you really only see on the higher end guns on the market. The gun itself overall is just very well put together. It's very solid. There's no real wobble, no clinking, clanking around. It's just a really nice gun. Performance I've seen so far has just been exciting. The list of features that this gun has just in general are impressive enough, but there's always the question of, okay, it looks cool, it's got some cool stuff on it, but how does it shoot? Am I going to want to play with this thing in a game, or is this going to be more of a mantelpiece, something for my collection at home that doesn't really see the light of day? I can say with confidence at this point that this gun is definitely going to be switchable. You're going to be able to take this to a game and it's not only going to work, but it's going to work really well. The BBs are going where I expect them to go. I'm not having to, look down the side of the gun and track my BBs. I can just look down the sights, get them on my target, pull the trigger, and that guy's going to call his hits. I think that a lot of players out there are going to be very happy, very impressed with the gun. The accuracy of the Vector is so good, I think it almost overshadows the impressive list of features that it has, just externally speaking. I think it's easily going to beat most of the other guns the average player is going to see on the field. One important element of the KRISS Vector that is important to keep in mind is obviously it has a very unique design to it. The concept and the way it works is all very unique and really what sets it apart from basically anything else that's on the market at the moment. With that being said, the traditional methods of weapons manipulation that you're used to in an M4 based platform or even an AK or a G36 is going to be completely different. It's going to take some getting used to the Vector because of the magazine button placement, the location of that button. Those with smaller hands are going to find it a little more difficult to keep their hand on the magazine and hit the mag release button at the same time. But after playing with it for a number of games, at first I will admit I was pretty thrown off by it, but after a while I didn't notice it. Just, with the repetition of reloading, you start to get your own system down, your own technique, what feels comfortable to you, and it becomes essentially a non-issue, at least for me.
Yeah, go.
Would I recommend the KWA KRISS Vector at this point? Would I personally own one? Would I spend my hard-earned money on this gun? Absolutely. I'm sold. I'm hooked. It's going in the collection. It's a good gun. If you're looking for high performance with that eye-catching, unique look to it that's going to get you noticed on the field, this is the gun. This is the gun for that. It's got all those things and then some. For anyone who's looking for a solid, high-performance gun, especially in the CQB environment, this is going to be a gun to look at.
They do make extra mags for this, which you can get at pyramidair.com. I recommend getting at least one extra, just to have with you on the field. Moving on to the fire selector, single or semi-auto. You've got 2-round burst, my personal favorite, and you've got full auto. Front adjustable flip-up sights, rear adjustable flip-up sight, and safety switch is actually a separate switch, separate from the fire selector, above the trigger guard, and you're either going to be activating with your thumb or your index finger. I think it may just depend on the size of your hand and